What the hell? Okay, welcome back. I'm using this Microsoft Essentials encoder to record my screen, and it only limits me to 10 minutes. And this is the Glock 19. Let's go into some detail. I really love the way these came out. Yeah, I put the trademarks in all the right spots: the barrel, slide, the frame. The frame has correct, made in Australia, Glock Inc., whatever that is, GA, and down here, US pad is serial number. Pretty sure that's on the real one. um, Pins, disassembly, serrations on the back were hard to do. Serrations here were really hard to do. The shape of the trigger guard, really hard to do. This stuff was easy. For the rail, that's actually a white square to make the shape of the rail. Um, the slide came out looking just so good. I mean, it's a square and then another square behind it, but the edges are rounded out. So that's how I made the slide. This was tricky to make, but it came out looking good. Good. Matching serial numbers on the barrel and the slide. Really bad thing about reskinning this gun is that these cuts in the slide are not part of the square. Let's see if I can individually grab them. Hold on, this text box is getting in the way. Let's move it. These are individual handmade, like custom made cuts to make it look like that. So to reskin this gun is pretty much, I don't think you can really get it to look normal unless you made one solid color. So yeah, it's looking really nice. I really love the way this came out. This took hours to make, but when I was finished, I was so pleased with the end result. And this grip, I think I looked up polymer on the internet, got a picture of polymer. Oh, by the way, this is like the pistol grip texture on the gun is custom shaped. It was hard to do. It was really hard to do, actually. And I just took polymer, I imported it, put it there, and oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What the? Alright, I don't know what the hell that is, but I just kind of stick with this until we get to a different gun. But yeah, I just took polymer and changed the color with going to formatting and corrections, made it darker. Yeah, I made it darker, made it change, and it came out looking like the thingy on Glock, so it looks really nice. And I'll show different ways of doing that. But man, did the Glock come out nice. So on the next gun, I'll show you how to put the what's it called, the real life thing on it. Next gun is, what is this? Alright, we have the OD Glock 19. This can give you more detail on what the gun looks like. See all the serrations. The back strap came out looking like crap. The groove for your thumb didn't really go into too much detail. I figured it would just be too hard for it to catch the light of a groove. Individual things. I didn't touch up on the OD too much. I made the slide black. But here's how you put real trademarks on a gun. Wait a minute. Okay. Open up my folder. I saved a picture of just the Glock logo. Copy it and paste it. Now it's not gonna let you move it around. It's just a stubborn bastard once you get in here. What you do is you go to wrap text and in front of text. Once you've done that, you can move it wherever you want. Now from here, to get rid of the white background, you go to format, remove background, mark areas to remove. So you start just clicking on all the pink or purple stuff depending on what your screen looks like right now. And you just mark areas to keep. You want to click on on this stuff, make sure it turns black, otherwise it won't work. So make sure it turns black, and then keep all changes, and now you have nothing but the Glock logo, no background. So remove the background. You want to go to color, change it to white so you can actually see it on the black slide. Shrink it down to your size of choosing. And there you go, Glock logo. These got screwed up when I moved them from computer to computer, so they're screwed up. The backgrounds came back. But that is how you put a real gun logo. That's how I did the Kimber, and that's how I did FN, but they get screwed up every time. But it definitely makes the realism bump up a notch. So let's see what's next. Alright, my friend Zodiac, I asked him if he wanted me to make him a custom gun, just because this is really fun to do for me. And he wanted a kind of a beat up looking Glock. So I made one version. It came out looking alright, but because of those reskinning issues I told you about, it didn't look too good. And as a joke, he hasn't seen it yet, I made this for him. There's your beat up Glock. That's pretty much a WeTech right there. You see it's got scratches all over the slide. It's missing the trigger guard. It broke, and it's got a broken frame and scratches all up in the frame. If you want to make your guns look like shit, you can go into shapes and click on the squiggly line, and you can draw stuff. So like draw a squiggly line here. Then you go into shape, fill, turn it like silver. Probably just get rid of that one, and you just got a big gouge right on the slide. And if you saw the last video or the last couple of videos, this is that shape. They just colored it white, so that's how you make things look broken. And that is the Zodiac's weathered G19. But here's the real one I made, the real custom one. It's worth mentioning. It's kind of got a couple custom mods on it, but he wanted something scratched up, so there you go, scratched up slide. And I made up a fake Custom Gunworks name, Medulla Customs. So this is Medulla Customs 19, and it is pretty cool. This is skate tape, and I put skate tape on the grooves. Thought it looked really nice. So skate tape, this is another thing. Like if you Google skate tape, you can't exactly find what you're looking for. Let's try it. Goddamn Bing. Bing sucks. Alright, there we go. So, just what I did was, I don't see the particular one on here, but let's find a clear image of one. So, like, there's some skate tape on a gun. There's this thing called, what is it called? The snipping tool. So you just search for snipping tool on a Windows computer, and I put it on my toolbar because I often use it. It's like a snapshot tool. So you go new, new. You draw where you want it. So just draw a square on the grip tape. So you get nothing but grip tape, no Glock in the way. Oh shit, I did it again. Hold on. So there you go. Then file, save as, name it grip tape, or yeah, skate tape. Put it in your word textures. And there you go. That was my last one. So skate tape, and now you got your own texturing. There's polymer, and I actually did stippling. I did it the same way. So I got gun stippling from other Glocks. Just Google imaged them, and took out nothing but a square of stippling, and then you can stipple your guns. Alright, so back to the Medulla Custom Zodiac 1911 Glock. Extended the barrel just a bit, put a cut in it just for no reason. It raised the Glock sights. Put this metal that's kind of scratched up. Here are the pieces to make the ejection port. Got screwed up because it's not one with the slide. If I group these with the slide, you lose the ejection port and I can't get it back, because to make the ejection port was pretty difficult. Surprisingly, the Glock logos aren't screwed up yet. I changed the serial. This stuff says Medulla Inc. Los Santos, CA. Uh, well, since this is his custom gun made for him, he likes GTA, so I just did that shit. Serial number says GTA 005, and this is the same on the barrel. It's got the Costa mod. This is a crescent moon to make a bigger thing right there, the Costa mod, and then for the trigger guard as well, Costa mod. The grip tape, like I said, in U.S. patent is nothing. It's just zeros and then sevens and seven. Thought that was a cool number, so I just put it. And that's the Medulla custom Glock 19 for the Zodiac. There's one more, and that is the OD Glock 26. To make this, I couldn't take it and shrink it. I actually just put a wait, where is it? Yeah, I put white blocks. So if you move the white block, it's actually the 19. But I couldn't shrink them, otherwise all this stuff would get screwed up. So I put white blocks, removed them, made this round, put a new barrel, Glock 26. So that's Glock 26 in OD green. Looks a bit funky. I don't know, Glock 26. But that was all my guns. You see towards the end, once we get to the Glocks, things get way more advanced. Yeah, I'm really digging the Glocks right now, and I'm really like that. I'm gonna make some changes to this. So that was my the guns I made by hand. These are just nothing. I don't know if this will pop up, but these are made entirely out of just little shapes like this. The little shapes that come with Microsoft Word. There's no slides that I put in there and then put in frames and then just put crap on them. They're entirely made out of just circles and squares. Circles, squares, and triangles and crescent moons are what these guns are made out of. So there's a ton of work. A lot of hours goes into it. Let me check the Glock 19s, how long they took to make. Or, I don't know what they're going to tell me about it. Let me, Glock 19, no. I need a stock Glock 19. And if you're wondering, it's summertime, so I have all the time in the world. I did this at night. So, a lot of time. Oh, I don't know what this is going to tell me, but let's see. Total editing time, 139 minutes. So I just stayed up all night making these. Let me try that one. Total editing time. That one screwed up because I modified it. Those are screwed up. Like for other guns, like let's try the AK I made a while ago. Let's see how 116 minutes to make the AK. The Ed Brown. Well, no, that won't work. I need to find something I did completely. The Scars. This one likes to screw things up with me. Scars took about. Oh, I messed up with that. No, I messed with all of them apparently. It's all saying I only took 1 minute to do them. Let's try it, Kimber. What the hell? No, whatever. But yeah, they take a long ass time to make. They're not something you can just pick up and do. Yeah, I encourage people to try this out. It's everybody's pretty much got Microsoft Word, and if you're in school like I was when I started doing this, and you get a break, I do this. Just don't let your teacher see it. I never got caught doing this. And he had a camera pointing right at my seat, like where I sat. There was a camera right above me. I felt like I was on Breaking Bad, and also he can look at your computer screen. Never caught me though. I was always pretty slick with this stuff. But the Novak looks beast. I'm gonna put real grips on there, and I'm gonna make that race pistol for that guy because that's gonna be an interesting project. But these were my guns. They were not easy to make. I tell you what, they're not a pain in the ass. They're just hard to do, but they're fun, and the end result is just something that looks so nice, pleasing to the eye, and you can be proud of yourself. So I'm probably in the future, when I grow up, gonna get a job doing shit like this, doing computer design, or, graphics. It's probably gonna be my job, probably. And yeah, I recommend right, I encourage people to try doing this stuff. It's fun. All right. So yeah, there's gonna be more in the future probably. I don't know how to make up follow-up videos. This is all new stuff, but that concludes the video.